and welcome to Smiths Falls, Ontario, 80-odd clicks southwest of the nation's capital via this, one of the greatest engineering feats in all of North America, the Rideau Canal. Conceived after the War of 1812 to aid in Canada's defense, it allowed Canadians to travel long distances without ever coming within gunshot of the U.S. border, something that may come in handy in the future. This week, the Mercer Report gets locked and loaded on the Rideau Canal. This is Scott Tweedy with Parks Canada. Hello, Scott. How are you?
Hi, Rick. Nice to meet you.
You know everything about this canal.
Well, maybe not everything.
How many years have you been with Parks on the canal?
I've been with Parks about 25 years now.
So you picked up a few things. So I would appreciate an idiot's guide to the Rideau Canal. That would help me. I don't know why. How long is it?
It's about 202 kilometers from Kingston to Ottawa.
From Kingston to Ottawa. And how many locks would you travel through?
You would travel through 47 locks.
None of them are mechanized, eh?
Well, during the early 70s, late 60s, they did mechanize 3 of the stations.
Okay. It's, I guess, in part why it's a UNESCO World Heritage Site.
That's right. That's the reason for the designation.
We live in an era where everything is like click.
There's not a lot of clicking on the canal.
There's no clicking on the canal. Now, the fellas who showed up to dig this canal, the Irishmen and the French Canadians who were given the shovel, go, dig. What were they paid?
I believe they were paid about 2 shillings a day during construction.
2 shillings a day and all the malaria you could enjoy. Wow. So we have a customer.
We have a customer, yeah. There's a kayaker going.
It never crossed my mind, but it costs money to go through the locks, correct?
Well, correct. Most years it does cost money to go through the locks.
But this year, Canada 150, free lockage. Nice to see you. You're kayaking the canal. Where did you start? Where are you ending?
I started in Ottawa, I went to Kingston, and I'm finishing in Ottawa.
Wow, how long will that take you?
It takes about 15 days, 16 days.
And where do you stay along the way? Do you camp?
Oh, I camp at the lock stations. It's wonderful. And there are some private campgrounds, too, that I stay at.
Okay, John, so when the boats come along, you open the gates.
Yes.
Now, is it a fixed schedule, or do you just open it every time a boat shows up?
It's on demand. Whenever
Really?
a boat shows up.
Gosh, what a country, eh? Oh, look at that down there, Don, look. This is the water. This is the water.
Yes.
So I've just opened the gate a little bit. No, I've opened the sluice.
The sluice, you're
I've
right.
opened the sluice, and the water's going like that.
Yeah.
And once it's like that,
Takes the pressure off and we can open the gates.
piece of cake. I love physical labor. It's why I went into show business. Bye-bye. Another happy customer. What a thing to do. I look forward to those days. This bridge has to move if a big boat comes, correct?
Certainly, yeah.
Now, what makes this bridge unique other than the fact that it has to move? How does it move?
We get out there, we put down their stop barriers.
Yeah.
And then we actually have to unhook the bridge and push it.
You're prying it off the...
Yeah, the steel pads, I'll show you when we get going.
How heavy is this?
It's about 40 tons.
way! Look at this, look back there. Wow. What a beautiful piece of engineering. It's a little dusty under your couch. Do you ever clean under this? Hello.
Oh my gosh, that's Rick Mercer.
Yeah. How are you? Hello.
Hello, it's nice to meet you.
Nice to see you. What's your name?
Shelby.
When I saw these kind of boats going around, I thought that would be a good thing to do.
It's awesome. It, gives you a history that you never knew. It
Yeah.
gives you a tour of Ontario that you never knew. Like, it's a one-of-a-kind experience.
I think you should move out of the way, and I'll just jump like Spider-Man. Ha! I feel like this is the second part of my Freedom 55 commercial right here. Well, I've bummed a few rides on the canal today, but none more classier than the one I'm about to bum with, the Honourable Catherine McKenna. Hello, Catherine, how are you?
Great, it's great. Great to be here.
Good to see you. Minister of the Environment and Climate Change, but you're also in charge of the whole Parks Canada thing, right?
That whole amazing Parks Canada thing.
People can just like canoe from here to Parliament Hill. How far is the hill from here?
It's about 1 kilometer, and it's just an incredible place. I love paddling here.
Are you a canoeist or are you just one on TV?
I am a canoeist. You will see Parliament. When you go, you'll see.
Are we going this way?
You're going straight and left.
Underneath that little bridge.
Underneath it, we can't actually really mess this up.
Okay, well, you just watch me. I want to do more parks adventures.
You should do more parks events.
Well, I've done a lot of parks.
We should go to Kausiutuk. That's our newest park in the high Arctic in the area of Lancaster Sound.
What can you do up there?
Well, you get to see.
You huddle. you huddle and try to stay alive. But it's free this year in celebration of Canada's 150th.
You know what? It's amazing. You can go and see Inuit homelands, and you get to learn about the history of the Inuit. You get to see, sadly, the impacts of climate change.
Right? Hang on, we're being lobbied.
How are we going to get the carbon out of the atmosphere?
See, this is why I couldn't be a cabinet minister. People come up to me and talk to me, but they just want to know why I wasn't given the national. They don't quiz me on getting carbon out of the atmosphere. Okay, we gotta go.
You know what? Doug, it's Doug.
We gotta go. I'm paddling out of here.
Well, fine. I'll find your letter, but keep it up.
I'm taking the minister away. She's late for a meeting. I'm gonna pretend I'm a staffer.
That is the best part of my day.
Oh, come on.
It is, but we
Come
have
on,
to care.
it's Sunday. You're having a paddle down the canal
Okay,
with
well,
a man you've always wanted to spend time with, and you're suddenly, you got to be talking about carbon.
You know what?
Because he got some invention or something, right? Doesn't he? I can spot them. He's got some sort of invention.
I hope so. I hope he does.
I have a sneaking suspicion I'm not pulling my weight.
Well, I was going to say.
Like I was just kind of paddling like a 5-year-old does.
It's all right.
Like, I'm helping mommy paddle. You don't want this?
Are you a little hot? You a little
No,
hot?
don't splash me with this water. I'll get malaria.
We're coming to the end.
Of the canal.
This is the end of the canal where it meets the Ottawa River. So this is where you have to do some work, I think.
I got this.
Yeah, we'll see. Hey, Rick, come on.
Okay, Minister. Any minute. That was a wonderful day. See ya. Have a great one.
All right. Thanks, Rick.
On the Rideau Canal, taking water navigation to a whole new level.